Hello YouTube, this is Kaito JR here, and I'm here to do another review on chapter 75.5 of the Ajin demi-human manga entitled Leap into the Unknown Part 2. So, this new chapter is very interesting, where we get some new reveals on, yes, demi-humans are created by the human heart, which he told this student at some university, I believe. Well, this kid he is a huge fan of Ikuya Ogura's work, which is why he even picked him up. He even allows him to come into their van, so while they were trying to get to their destination. And in the meantime, Ikuya just reveals some really fascinating stuff about what he believes is the origins of Ajins and their IBMs entirely. So, yes, I mean, whatever Ikuya says is kind of true. It's kind of confirmed. I mean, yeah, they said, okay, Ikuya, you don't have any real evidence behind what you're saying. However, what he's saying is true. I mean, it's kind of like how the writer of the manga is just giving out all the really fascinating information through Ikuya Ogura. That's kind of the point of his character, just so we can know all this through Ikuya's work. Yeah, the story is by Tsuina Miura, so yes, we can just thank her for that. But yeah, Ikuya, he is just there to give us this really cool information. I mean, he stated that 200 million years ago, these species of mammals the first mammals on Earth that evolved 200 million years ago, right around where I believe the meteor wiped out most of the dinosaur life all those years ago. Yes, that's where the mammals have started to rise because all the disappearance of the dinosaurs, which the numbers went down drastically. Yes, the first mammals rose up, which introduced a whole branch of new mammals that just widespread all over the world, with new mammals then dominating the entire world, pretty much, which humans are mammals. So yes, we came from these creatures, these tiny mouse-like creatures, which I'm pretty sure you're aware of if you watch some of those documentaries on how the human evolution occurred. Yes, you probably saw that, but that is when the human heart has occurred as well, because throughout the history of the mammal's evolution as well as human evolution, our organs have started to expand. They became bigger. Because Ikuya, he stated how, yes, the universe just scripted this. This was all scripted by the universe. The universe already planned this through, but the universe didn't plan on the human heart to have all this, the human heart having all this emotions, having this ability to, I guess, turn a human being into an Ajin, because it was stated by Ikuya Ogura that once a human being dies, and once he still has something he needs to do before he dies, because the human being cannot die right now because he has this very strong goal to accomplish right now. It's kind of similar to how Kei Nagai died, because now after this chapter I'm kind of having a different perspective on how I see Ajis now, because before I thought Ajis were just born the way they are, but now I'm kind of thinking the other way around. Maybe no, because when Kei Nagai was a baby, he already died because he couldn't breathe very well. I don't know, some sort of illness that he had, that his lungs, I think, were too small, and he died, but then reset, and then his lungs were okay again. I don't know, like that. And then yeah, because I'm pretty sure he was born that way because he was a baby, and usually infants don't have any goals that they need to do because their brain isn't fully developed yet. So no, I don't know. It's something going on here. I'm pretty sure there's more to that than meets the eye. So yes. Well, right here, it says that demi-humans are created when they have so much emotion swelling to them, which they start as a human being, of course. When a human being has so much emotion swelling into them. Look, I'll find it right here. It's stated right here in this chapter. It's so interesting how it's stated. Yeah, he says right here, this person so many freaking thousands of years ago, he held onto an emotion as their life ended. Perhaps a simple attachment to life, perhaps feeling for a loved one, perhaps an obsession for something that still needed to be done. Yeah, stuff like that. All that kind of stuff could shake in the human heart so violently that it will allow the human being to become a demi-human himself. That will give the person, as long as a person has an overly powerful will to live than anyone else's, for whatever reason, that person, the human heart will shake so rapidly or violently or whatever, something like that, and that person will become a demi-human, an Ajin. This person from this university stated how, wait, so you're saying that demi-humans are created the same way as the universe was. That's what you're saying. Yeah, that's what he says. But because this kid, he read some of Ikuya's notes, especially when he was older, when he got a little bit more smarter, understand stuff a little bit better. Because when he was older, he went back to read it again, and he stated how none of this stuff has really any evidence behind it, any verification or the sorts. So he's kind of a little skeptical about how he came up with any of this. I mean, he says how it's more myth than anything else. Yes, it was really interesting to read. However, still, you didn't have any evidence to back it up. It just seemed more than myth than anything else. It seemed, so the kid, he wanted to know how he came up with any of this stuff at all. But Ikuya, he knows deep down that he is right. He has figured it out. That's why he just wanted to share this to the high schooler. That's why, yeah, it's very interesting, very fascinating stuff. I mean, we get this reveal from Ikuya, which everything he says is pretty much true. That this is definitely true content we have right here. This is definitely the case here. And I would love to know what's going to happen after chapter 76. Definitely, I can't wait to do a video on that so we can expand more upon that. Hopefully, Ikuya Okura will be in that chapter. Hopefully, it's not just be. I mean, yeah, Sato is an interesting character, and yes, he is in this chapter as well. But it's mostly just focused on Ikuya Ogura talking to these students in the car. It's just, yeah, the driver of the car doesn't really do anything, just listens upon this. However, he was probably really interested in it as well, just pretending like he wasn't because he was driving. But yeah, Sato, of course, I'm gonna have to cut to Sato right here now. Sorry everybody, that was really interesting what I have to say there, but yeah, I'm gonna cut to Sato because his IBM was driving a helicopter and it just hovered down just so he can pick up Sato, his master. And yeah, Sato, he grabbed onto the bottom part of the helicopter so he can just fly away into his next destination, wherever that could be. I know it was stated to be out of the country, but I don't think a helicopter can get him out of it. So the helicopter is definitely going to go to a plane first, and then he can just fly out of wherever he needs to go. But yes, first Sato just once again said goodbye to Kei. Yes, Kei Nagai, I'm leaving now to go to my next destination. So farewell. Hopefully we can see again. Hopefully we can fight again. And yes, I don't know where you are right now, but yeah, goodbye. See you later. Yeah, so. Well, then next panel we see Kei Nagai just grab onto Sato's leg, and it seems that Kei is going to be going to where Sato is right now. It seems that he just left Kaito at wherever he is. Yeah, Kaito has been left behind in this area. I'm not sure where it is, but it's in this corridor, maybe this room somewhere like underground where Kaito is safe. He can just stay down there because yes, he was just killed, but he's just gonna stay down there from now on, so Kaito can be safe. Can just, I guess, heal up because of the threshold phenomenon that saved Kaito's life. Yeah, Kaito is gonna be all right. However, I don't know for Kei. I mean, he's gonna be going with Sato because we just saw in the last panel of the chapter where we just saw Kei Nagai just grab onto Sato's leg. I can't believe he just did that, but he did. And yeah, we're gonna be seeing what's going on with that next chapter, and hopefully more stuff about Ikuya Ogura as well next chapter as well. So yeah. Alright, well, that's it for the video, everybody. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, comment down in the comment section below, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's it for the video, everybody. Thanks for watching, and bye.